Hey everyone, welcome to UrGamingTechie's VR show. This show is going to showcase a bunch of different PSVR and PC titles to show you guys if they're worth your time or if you should buy it immediately. Today we're actually going to be looking at a game called Noire VR Case Files. Now this game actually just came out today. We're going to actually be looking at it together. It's been out for a little while on Steam, but it just came to Oculus with official support today. So we're actually going to be playing it together for the first time. I'm actually going to load up the first case. We're going to run it through together. We're going to take a look at it, come back, and I'll give you my thoughts on if it's worth your time and if you guys should pick this up. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, welcome to Noire. We're here in the main menu here. You see that this is the starting area. We haven't played this game yet, so we're going to play this all together for the first time. You see this is how the game starts off. Got some things we could pick up here. Got this gun. Doesn't fire in the main menu though. That cigar smoke looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Got a phone here.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
I'm sorry, Detective.
Thanks.
Click. Alright, so you see that? Got some drawers we can open here. It looks like there's nothing in any of them. Nope. So let's go ahead and start this game up. We're going to run through the first couple of cases to show you guys what this is like. Give you guys an idea on what the game plays like. So, that's what we plan on doing here.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
To rotate, Phelps, move the left thumbstick left or right to turn around 180. Or how about I just do one of these?
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps!
I like how he says get after him, he just wants me to get after him. Noire has 4 different move types, press A to continue. Depending on your VR experience, some forms of navigation may cause discomfort. So this is going to show us some of the movement systems in the game. Alright, so this is the double tap one. You double tap A and you move your reticle and you kind of just press A where you want him to move. And then he kind of moves over there. You got to double tap A for him to move there. The next one is highlighted movement. So you just look around and look for something highlighted, and then you double tap A and he moves over there as well. So that's another type of movement system. You can micro step using the right side. And this one I've heard a lot of interesting things about. It's kind of interesting. It reminds me a little bit of Sprint Vector, where you have to swing your arms around to walk. So you basically hold the A button and you got to go like this. So, we'll try that. It's a good, interesting way to move. Alright, so now it actually wants us to start playing? Alright.
Don't make me chase you!
Get up there. Where'd he go? This is a little interesting
Give it up,
to get
Bowers!
used to.
There's nowhere left to go!
Hold the A button and continue moving.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Yeah, looks like you're gonna get knocked out. Can slap him. Oh, he's getting smacked. It's the first thing that's happening to him. Smack!
Come on then, pretty
Smack!
boy.
Alright, now we're punching. Come on. Oh! Ooh! Ooh, you leave yourself open.
Persistent little shit, aren't you?
Oh, he got knocked. He got knocked.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Oh yeah, all the time. Definitely. So that was I'm assuming that was a tutorial. That wasn't actually part of any case or anything. That was just to show you the movement system. Yeah, so that's the first case.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
Getting in the car. Oh.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks.
Alright, so apparently it's making us reorientate every time. Oh, because we're getting in the car, so that makes sense. I want you to be perfectly straight with this. Grip the door handle if you want to exit. Press the left trigger to brake, hold to reverse. To engage the brake pull, click the radio.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Turn the car on.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Let's do it. My license shouldn't be revoked. Started walking backwards right into me. I can only blame on you, my dude. He's halfway down the street and he comes walking backwards. That sounds real good when you hit the brakes. Sounds real good. The driving there felt pretty good. I've never driven in a VR game yet. I haven't done much driving, especially in like a regular game. Not like a full drive club or anything, but that was interesting. I like how he runs right in front of that car as they're all shooting. He just runs right in front. Alright, so reload like that. Let's press A to move into cover.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Get up, son. I see your head. Get up.
Stay down!
He doesn't want to stand up, apparently. Pop your head up. That's what I thought.
Find some cover!
Oh.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
You're fucking right for the front door.
Crazy.
Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. You don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
Right in my barrier here? Apparently. Oh, gotta reload.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Come on, buddy. I know you're there.
There! Light him up!
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Take it quick, you guys.
Oh, it's really gonna make us start this over again? Well, that's awkward. That's what happens when I try to be cool. The guy wasn't moving though, he was just standing there. It's alright though, we'll do this quick. This guy's still walking in front. We do this quick, now that we know what we're doing. Is it gonna let us move?
Weapons on the ground, now!
Come on. Stand up. Oh, of course I don't. I reloaded and I did it. Come on, buddy.
Find some cover!
Keep your goddamn head down.
Now that we know where the guys are coming from, it's a little easier.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons! The bank is surrounded! I'm offering you a chance to...
But I almost died again.
Stay down!
Stupid bastard that got me before. Well, now we can actually move up. And not get clobbered.
Shit, really hurts.
Got him.
I think we got him, Cole.
Yeah, you helped a lot. You're over there, not even like over here helping us out.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back.
Yeah, you had my back right at the front door. He had my back at the front door while I'm over here killing 4 people.
KGBL calling
That was a pretty short case.
14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, the scene of detective and ambulance shooting is 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Guess we're getting on the cart. So I guess it does this every time you start driving, so it like puts you in the right orientation. Come on, my dude, get in the car. Can I hold the handle on him so he can't get in? That'd be pretty funny. Alright, let's go. That sounds real good. I feel so safe in this car with the way that sounds.
Floyd Rose, Homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece.
Did you get any closer
I need
to
you
me?
guys to try and recover the cat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
out of
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
I remember this case when I played it on the 360 because I finished this game. I remember this case. The gun's like on a rooftop or something.
We've got to be thorough, Cole. Check into every corner.
Oh, there's a flashlight on my chest.
Pump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall.
Interesting.
If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
Who the hell wants a can?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
It is now. You got a hat?
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
No. Got a brick? Oh, we got that blood on the wall.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Come on, buddy, you can move. Sometimes it acts a little weird.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Just like the original game, when they talk, their mouth moving and stuff is so good. Just like it always was. Alright, let's go down this alleyway.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Oh yeah, there's the rooftop I was talking about. Climb up top there. Not sure why sometimes this thing gets a little weird when it doesn't move. You have to let go of A and let it and do it again. That's an interesting way for him to climb up. Oh, there's that gun.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Yeah, real interesting.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Oh, that notebook is... It's time for that notebook. I guess we're going to clues, yep. Revolver, cool. I remember using this notebook for a lot of things in the game now that I remember, now that they bring it up. Alright, we're good to go.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Going to the gun store. Time to reorient. Right there is about good. Oh, notebook. We gotta, use the location to know where we're going. So, gun store. Set his destination. And we're on our way. The driving feels pretty good in this game, I'm not gonna lie. For someone who hasn't really driven in a lot of VR games. This guy out of nowhere just makes a turn.
Not mine.
Are you talking shit? Are you talking shit?
Straight through the next
Smack you.
intersection.
Oh, hey, look what you just made me do. We almost crashed again because of you. Oh, we just did a 360. That's awkward. Before, when this game was announced, I had no idea they were actually going to let you drive in this game. That's a pretty cool thing. I would have thought they would have just like sped up through that process and not let you drive, but they actually went through the effort of letting you kind of free drive. Which apparently was a...
You gonna leave a street light intact on this block?
Alright, it was a bad idea to let me drive around here, but you know, it's fine. That's my parking job. Okay. At the gun store. Doors with the golden handle are interactive. Press A to continue. You can highlight and navigate through and push it open. Alright. No? You don't want to open? There you go.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson.
You're also really
Model
close
27
to
registered Magnum.
his hat.
Chambered
Where's
for
his hat?
357. Nickel plated with pearl.
Oh, you could take your hat off.
Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to
put it
know a
on.
lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino.
Oh, I just dropped it behind
These
me.
babies
That's awkward.
are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
That hat is
Mind
gone.
if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
No, it's about something really good that we just decided to come here for.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Yeah, you want to help me out and get my hat back there? No. Alright. Maybe not. You be a good person.
Shame about that gun. Real collector's item.
Yeah, real shame.
Sorry I can't help you more.
Alright, well, let's go.
Do we
Alright.
call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Oh,
Okay.
There's a
In for a
problem.
penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Let's do it. Oh, this place is across the river. So we gotta find a bridge. To get over. Oh, there it is.
That's coming out of your wages, not mine.
There's the bridge. I'll take that parking lot. It's fine. Alright, so we're at his apartment. Walking across the street.
Just one drink?
Make sure we look both ways here.
We ain't seen each other ever, pal. Buzz off!
Damn. Okay. Oh, it wants me to go through the tutorial first.
What are we waiting for?
Definitely not climbing those stairs. I'll have him climb that himself. Form a fist. Alright, knock on his door.
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way.
Oh,
You're
look,
not
my hat's
taking me
still
down
missing
for this.
when I threw it. That's hilarious.
That was a very
We're
bad
punching him.
move, Schroeder.
You started. I'll finish it.
You ain't gonna finish nothing. Come on, that's all you got?
You ready for that?
Come on. Damn. Knocked him out. This guy's still on the floor.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
Yeah, that's why you're
He's
over here
lucky he caught me
groggling,
off
about to
guard.
fall. Look at him. He's about to fall to the floor.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph.
Lucky I was
I'm
here.
gonna take a look around.
He's lucky I was here.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
He's so angry. Oh, I didn't realize that there was a dartboard there. We're gonna play darts real quick. I just saw it on the board. I saw the dart. I could guarantee you that you could probably throw that dart around. I just saw that behind him. That's probably the end of the case too. That was substantially longer than the first one, so that was good because the first one was pretty short.
For every cop,
yeah, this is the third one.
There's the case.
So these are the two cases, guys, that we're going to start off with. There's 7 cases in the game, so we're going to end it here.
New star in the squad.
It gives you guys a good taste of what the game is like. Oh, I remember this case. You go around the block.
Get up and go to make you stand out from your average.
You go around the block there.
This could be the one goal.
Yep.
LAPD!
Alright, so we're going to end it here, guys. I think that was pretty good. The driving was cool. The gunplay was good. The graphics were pretty good. You know, the motion capture for their mouth and stuff is as good as it's always been. I think they did a pretty good job for a game that was made, you know, for 2D flat screen play and brought it to VR. I think they did good. It's only wish the VR cases were longer, but not longer, but there was more of them. There's only 7 out of the 21 that were in the standard game that they picked, but apparently they picked the ones that were really good. So yeah, I'm gonna continue playing this game, guys, and see the rest of the game out and see the cases, and then we'll come back and I'll give you guys my final thoughts, see if this game is worth it, and we'll see where we're at. Let's do it.
All right, guys, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we just saw. Let's talk about LA Noire for VR and if it's worth your time. And you guys saw the gameplay there. Those were the tutorial part and the first 2 missions, or the first 2 cases that you guys get. There's 7 cases in total in this game. There was originally about 21 cases in the original game. There was some DLC and stuff, so 21 is what I believe was in the base game. And there's 7 in here. And they picked, in my opinion, from the cases that I played, probably some of the best ones in that game. They brought the 7 that worked obviously well in VR, but it ended up being, you know, some of the fan favorites that were in that game. They let you do the driving, as you saw some of. You know, there was action sequences with shooting and stuff. There was detective work looking around, you know, and the motion capture is still really well done, just like it was back then. The graphics hold up. It does a really good job. I think Rockstar, from what I played, did a really good job. And the reason I'm a little bit surprised is because the Steam reviews for the game, when it was out on the HTC Vive and not really on the Oculus, because it didn't have like full native support for it, so there were some issues with it, like stuttering and stuff, and not working correctly in certain scenes. Besides people doing workarounds, most of the people on there, the reviews are really good for it. But when it came out for the Oculus, there was a few people out there, I guess they're running into issues and stuff, and there was black screening on some of their cards, and you know, while they're playing the game, all they see is a black screen, and they hear the audio. There's some people talking about stuttering and stuff. Now, your mileage may vary, but I had no problems with it at all. Granted, I have a brand new computer, as you guys know, you know, 8700K and a 1080 Ti, so I shouldn't have any issues, but it ran perfectly smooth for me. No stuttering or anything. You guys saw the gameplay. I had a lot of fun with it. I played more after I was finished, and the cases are really well varied. It keeps you interested. I think Rockstar did, you know, a really good job to bring this over from a 360 game into the VR world. I'm surprised on how well it works. I'm surprised all the work that they did around it. When I really heard about this game, I thought they were just going to take the original game and kind of just drop you into VR and you were going to have VR goggles, but I didn't realize that they were going to redo some of the cases and let you do all the interaction with all the objects and make that all work. I think they did a great job, and I think it's worth your time. You know, if for some reason you run into some of the issues that people are having with the Oculus Rift version, you know, the refund option is there, but I didn't have any issues with it. I could just tell you my experience, and I could just tell you I didn't have any issues at all. There are people out there that obviously aren't having issues. Obviously, the people who are talking the most are the people who aren't, are the people who are having issues, but I didn't have any. So, and that's what I'm here to tell you guys. I had a lot of fun with the game. Hopefully you guys had fun watching me play it. I think it was a great game to show here for our second episode of the VR show here. And I'm looking forward to finish the last case. I got to the very end of it. I have one more case left, but I pretty much saw the whole entire game. I had a lot of fun with it. Trying to think if there's anything else you guys need to know. I think you guys all should get it. It's $29.99. Like I said, it's now out on both systems. There's a Steam version that's only Vive compatible. Don't buy it there for Oculus. Just buy it in the Oculus store because it hasn't even been updated over there to work on the Rift. So there's some workarounds and stuff you have to do. There's no reason for you to do that. You might as well, if you have the Rift, go buy the Oculus store version. But I think it's worth it. I think the $30 to experience something like this is cool. Like I said, there's not many games, or not any games that I've played that even let you drive, and the driving actually works pretty well in this game, as you guys saw. You know, it doesn't mean I'm a good driver, but, you know, it was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys got a taste of what the game is like by watching the gameplay and me telling you a little bit about it now and what I thought. I think it's a recommended game for me. If you guys have any questions at all on anything you saw, or any questions about the game or how it runs or whatever you guys want to know, leave it in the comments below, and I'll definitely do my best to give you guys an answer on all that stuff. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I can't wait till the next episode of the UrGamingTechie VR show. Until next time, guys.
Tech, Gaming Techie is the Gaming Tech, Gaming Techie, Gaming Tech. Eating brekkie is the Gaming Tech.